This is a partnership, and it starts with a tree that fits your life. We encourage our customers to reach out to our online service team, who are experts in large trees. We sell over 3,000 different types of trees on our website, and most of our customers can only name 5 or 6 trees that they're aware of. One of my favorite topics is when is the right time to plant, and the real answer is 20 years ago. But the second best answer is today. The way we grow and our growers produce trees, it's possible to plant in all seasons. The primary differentiators between Bower & Branch and other online retailers isn't just the size of our product, it's also our service team. Our team is trained, practical, and understand the value of the purchase decision you're making. That your tree being planted is as important to us as it is to you. Once your order is placed, we go immediately to work with our service team. The first thing we do is reserve your tree at the growers. Once your tree is loaded fresh from the grower, the drivers actually take over the communication, or the planting crew. And for those days it's out on the road and coming to your house, they'll communicate with you directly.
Hi, I'm Troy. I personally receive and inspect all the crops coming in from our growers. Once your order is placed, I secure the tree onto our delivery truck, making sure it will survive the ride to your place. So once it's to your home, it can be healthy, happy, and thrive in its new place in your landscape.
Now, we have very unique planting protocols. It's not what you'll find online. It's not what other professors may say. It's something that comes from practical, real world experience. We teach our consumers to plant themselves when they can, but for our larger size trees, 4XL, 5XL, 6XL, our team does the install for our customers. And most of the time, we actually hand dig those holes. We like the wind to move our trees. It's like weightlifting for trees when the wind moves them back and forth, and it helps with root growth and establishment. The goal of planting is to get the roots of these new trees into your native soil as quickly as possible. That's what reduces heat stress and water stress and those kind of things. So our holes are dug perfectly for the size root ball that we're delivering.
Hi, I'm Freddie, and most people know me as the planter of dreams. And I make sure that your trees are planted well and with much love. Big trees deserve a big start, and that's exactly what I give them.
When our planting crew finishes up, we don't leave a mess. You won't even know we've been there, and your tree will look like it's been there for years. That's the advantage of Bower & Branch. Our planting team sets you up for success going forward, and that begins with our care bed. And that is designed to keep mowers and weed whackers away from our trees, which is the #1 cause of failure. Followed behind that is watering. Now, I'm going to give you some water tips that are real practical and real world, just like I do it. What I try to do is mimic Mother Nature. So I flood that wet, and then we repeat that on a weekly basis or bi-weekly, depending your area. But I want to encourage you right away, you're not going to overwater your tree. That takes months, where it takes hours to underwater your tree. So if you're wondering, just water, and then give us a call. I'll meet you online and we'll talk through your specific need. Now, when it comes to fertilizer, there's new science. So what we use when we plant your tree is living micro placed inside of the planting hole that brings your soil to life. Most people don't realize there's enough fertilizer in your soil for 10,000 years. The trick is we've got to just unlock that, and modern science has allowed us to do that, and that's the product Bower & Branch uses and recommends for our clients. So between fertilizing, pruning, watering, our team is ready for you for ongoing care. All you have to do is contact the Plant Whisperers, schedule a meeting. We'll talk through any of the issues you have, and it's always best to maybe take some pictures and send them to us in advance so we can begin to study the challenge you may have. We care about every tree we send out. Bower & Branch trees are transformational for your landscape and your life. Choose us today.